So look, you're a Brooklyn girl.
Mm-hmm.
A country twang to it. How much slack do you get for doing that?
Well, here's the thing. I've been to 48 states except for Alaska and Idaho. I have lived in many states and I've traveled a lot of countries as well. And eventually after Brooklyn, I moved to Staten Island, which is what? Southern New York.
True.
So, anyway, no, I do love Nashville, and the name of the third album is called Southern Comfort, and whether you're in Nashville or whether you're just traveling in general, people just are so good, and they do what they can to make you feel good about yourself. You're like, here, did you get enough to eat? You know, it's just a thing that they say. If you go to Kansas, did you get enough to eat? So they want to make sure you're fed well, you're slept well. They want to feel like they made you feel at home. And sometimes, you know, I mean, there's great New Yorkers. I just had, you know, 2 wonderful train conversations this week on the train, so I don't want to say New Yorkers are cold, but you have to be honest, how many of us keep our iPod headphones in here and we pretend we don't hear anything or see anything, we just move on. So they don't have iPod headphones in their ears when they walk down the street. They actually make eye contact, have a conversation with you, tell you about the day. We were talking about Los Angeles earlier, Ulysses and I, and it's very funny when you go to LA. If you have to go to Chase Bank, please put 3 quarters or more in your meter, because that running in and running out just to get some change is going to involve a conversation, a long conversation, and they're going to want to know about you. And I even wrote a song called Definition of, and one of the phrases in the song, there was a gentleman, I'm like sitting here playing, and he's like, what kind of music do you play? And I'm like, dude, I'm playing and singing right now, and if you just stop talking, you'll actually get it. I promise. So the phrase in there is, if you'd shut up and listen a minute, the answer is right here where you are, you know, so. But they're so good-hearted, and they want to know about you. They want to talk. They want to have a conversation. They want to connect. And I just hope and that we can, you know, bring it to our Brooklynites and our friends here in New York to remember that we don't have to be like this all the time. You know, sometimes you can meet some great people on the train, especially during a by the way, passengers, we're going to be held here for a while due to a signal problem. Which finger am I holding up? Due to a signal problem. So, you know, make a conversation with your fellow passengers.